Hi there, back again. Today I was asked about resolution status. This team that I'm looking at here, SRE, currently have no resolution status is being set on their tickets when they close them. So if they move them to done, they get a resolution status of done, but if they close the ticket, if they're not going to do it, for instance, it's not having a resolution status set on it at all. So let's have a look at why that might be happening. So this is their board here. Now, the first place I went to look was in their board settings here. If we go in here and we click on columns, there it is. And you can see here, oh no, you can't because my face is there. There you go. If we look here, you can see they have both the statuses. So in their done column, they have a status of done, which has set resolution ticked. And over here in the unmapped, they do have their closed status, but it's not ticked for having a resolution set. And Jira being Jira, it won't let me just put a tick on that. I really want to just tick that. Similarly, even if we drag it into the done column, it still won't let me, I'm clicking on it, you can't see, but I'm clicking, it still won't let me set a resolution on that. So that's messing up their statistics. So that doesn't work. So where do we go from there? I hear you all asking. Well, we go into project settings down here. There is a way to do it after a bit of investigation. So we go to the project settings, then we go to workflows down here on the left hand column. Click on workflows, and here we can see the workflow. If we go into, well, you can visualize that. I always like to look at it as a diagram. I think that's easier. So here's their workflow. Right. So we want to edit this because we want to make a change, I think, on their workflow, as I'm not allowed to tick that little box. So let's go to edit their workflow. And I like the diagram view, for me, clearer. So this is the software simplified workflow for project SRE. Okay, it's shared by one project. Always have a look at this. Make sure that you're not going to change the workflow that is shared by multiple projects. So have a look that this is only shared by that one project, which it is, and it tells you they're shared by one project, and it is the correct one. So if we have a look at the closed column, at the closed status here, if we click on the little transition here, you'll see that there are some post functions here, and I'm going to add another little post function to this to make the resolution happen. So it's not this that you want. You don't click on the closed itself, and you don't click on the all. What you want to click on is the arrow here. That's the actual transition, and that is what's going to happen as it's transitioned into the closed status. So I'm going to go ahead and click here on post functions, which takes me right to here. So if we can see here, so this is the transition closed. So this is the closed status, the transition when a ticket is being closed, as opposed to being done. Because as we saw on the board settings, when it moves to done, it has a resolution of done, which is what we want. And we also want to add that resolution of done to the closed status. Otherwise, they just appear to be open forever and they don't get closed. So if we have a look at the post functions here, there's 6 of them. And here they are all listed, and the very top one, the resolution of the issue will be cleared. So a post function works in such a way that if you transition an issue into this status, so when you transition an issue to closed, immediately afterwards these post functions will all run. So somebody closes the ticket and straight away the resolution field gets cleared. That's silly, that's not what we want. So over here on the right hand side, there's a little edit button, a little pen, that one. So we're going to edit this one that says the resolution will be cleared, because we don't want that. So here you go, your issue field resolution, that's the one we want. And we don't want it to be none, we want it to actually be done. So I'm just going to clear that to done. So update parameters of the update issue field function for this transition, and it will transition the resolution to be done, and we just update that. And then we must always remember to publish it. If we don't publish it, it won't be live. We'll just have a little look down here. The resolution of the issue will be set to done. That's what we want. So publish the draft. It's always good to take a little backup copy just in case, and it very helpfully gives it a name, copy of, and there it is. It'll copy the name, whatever you have already. So save a backup copy, yes. Leave it as the default copy name if that's useful, and publish it. There you go. So that is active. Up here it says the draft software is the draft workflow is now active. Oh, that's disappeared. So if we go to a ticket now, so this is a ticket that I have created in advance. This was a search that I did before, and you can see here, here's some closed tickets. They've all got the status of closed, so these ones have all been changed to a closed status. As you can see, the resolve field is empty here, and also further over here, the resolution, right over the very last column here, resolution unresolved. So you can see this is the case for previous tickets. So here's the ticket that I've created just here. So I'm going to close that ticket. So I'm going to change it to closed, and with any luck, oh, not that one, I'm just going to run this search again. And here you go. Here's our test ticket right up here. Jira Police Test Ignore. That was the one that I've just closed, and it now has a resolved status is set to today. So that's it, and the resolution is done. So it's now updated both of these fields, which, as you can see, there's nothing below them. So it's changed both these fields. So it's adding the resolved date and it's adding a resolution to done. So it's that simple. I hope that helps. See you next time.